How are you guys tonight? Oh, my dogs, they come running when I say hi. So they're only here a couple nights a week. And whenever I do this and they're here, which is not very often, they think I'm talking to somebody. You guys go lay down. Stop. Shush. Okay, peanut butter cookies. So what I have is I found this recipe in that new cookbook I was telling you guys about, the Keto Living. So what I decided to do is take each book by each book instead of getting crazy. So this one is day by day. And this lady's a PhD, and she also works with an MD in the book. And what's really nice about these recipes, I don't know if you can see them, but she gives you some tips. Down here she gives you all the nutritional information, how many carbs, blah, blah, blah. Now, like with this recipe, it is the carb check. And she wants you to make sure with your peanut butter that it says peanut butter and salt only. So that's where we run into the problem. I didn't have peanut butter. I had almond butter that I buy at Costco. So I just made it anyway. Delicious. And all it is almonds. Mine doesn't even have salt. So this recipe calls for salt. So I just put a little extra in. So I'm going to show you really quick. I made, I think 10. Calls for 12, but I wanted them a little bit bigger. So I made 10, tried it. It's delicious. So now I can come to you. So it's 96 degrees at my house right now. So that's why I'm a little bit early. I'm making you something, and then I'm going out on the floaty. I don't know if you guys know. Can I see the front of the book? Sure, Angie. These are those ones that I bought from Costco. So this one is Keto Living Day by Day. And she's got lots of hints on keto, ketosis, blah, blah, blah. So I'm kind of putting together like a little series, informational series, and I'm going to do that live. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 15, depending, and we'll go over like facts. And, you know, of course, there's lots of facts, and there's lots that aren't true and all that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyway, let's move on. All right, we're going to start with peanut butter. And like I told you, I bought almond. It calls for creamy peanut butter with salt. Mine is almond butter, and it separates. And you stir it. Once you open it, you put it in the fridge. And you want to look at your ingredients. This is just almonds. That's it. So, calls for a half a cup. My oven is at 350. And this is just a fun recipe. I know that a lot of people miss sweets. I don't necessarily miss sweets. What I miss is chips. And I don't even miss them anymore. But when I first started, I did. But a lot of people, when they first start keto, really miss miss sweets. So this is one of those things. And I think sometimes when you try these kind of recipes, you realize, well, if I can eat like this, and if you're on keto to lose weight and still lose weight, why would I not do this? I can do this. Okay, half a cup. I'm going to put that in our bowl. And then it calls for sweetener. Now, sweetener is totally your preference. I have chosen monk fruit, and I love it. I've used it, oh, so messy. I've used it on a couple recipes, and I really like it. It doesn't have that funny, stevia to me has this funny taste, and I'm not crazy about it. So, this doesn't have that, and it bakes up really nice. It's not gritty or anything like that. So it calls for a quarter cup. I think I told you my oven is on 350. So whenever my oven's on in this house, I'm making chips. So I have some chips ready to go in. This is pepper jack cheese, which I have found is the best, but Parmesan works really good for a more crisp. This is more of a chewy chip, which I like. Okay? Hi, Nora. So we're gonna have those there to go in with our cookies. So you put your peanut butter, your sweetener in your bowl. This is so simple, you guys. It literally took me 10 minutes. And then I cooked them for about 12. Okay. And it just says to mix that well until it's smooth. I'm going to get loud. Okay. There you go. That's your sweetener and your peanut butter. In this case, almond butter. All right, then it says to add the rest of the ingredients, which are literally 3 more items. So we have 1 egg. And I use farm eggs. That's my preference. A teaspoon of vanilla, and you always want to use pure vanilla. Then we have a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And then 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And again, just like always, you want to use pink Himalayan salt. Now, because my almond butter doesn't have any salt, I'm going to put double. Because it's so good for you, you guys. Does so many good things. If you have a headache, you're probably dehydrated, most likely. Pink Himalayan salt under your tongue, it'll take it away. Okay, we're going to mix this. So there's no flour, which is kind of nice. See why I wear this apron? And, oh, stop that. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to get these other cookies off of here. Make sure that's still not hot. A little bit warm. So, and because the almonds or the peanuts, butter, whatever you use, it will kind of separate. So I did notice there was a little bit of oil on my cookie sheet. So it asks you to use parchment paper or, and I've showed you guys these, I bought these from Amazon. Actually, I don't know, I think they were a gift. When I got into keto, my boyfriend, he's so sweet. He bought me all kinds of different stuff. And so they look like this. They come 3 sizes. 2 big ones and then this one. And they're like a silicone pad. And I bought it, or he bought them off Amazon, but you can buy them anywhere. Oh my God, cookies, I'm your sampler. Where's my fish, Donnie? All right. So we're gonna roll these up. These are a little more gooey than the last ones. So I think it's because that oil kind of separates. So let me get my hands wet a little bit because I kind of want to show you how to roll these. They're not going to roll very good. Okay, so we're not going to roll them. Hold on. Live TV. Let me get rid of this on my hands and we're just going to drop them on. And my egg was kind of big, so I'm sure that had something to do with it. So we're going to just drop them. Works just as easy. They won't have the pretty marks from the fork, but that's okay. They'll still be good. So we're just going to drop them onto that. Can you guys see that okay? If the comments are getting in your way, swipe. They go away. But like I said, the almond butter or peanut butter will separate, which makes this a little bit more gummy. And my egg was a little bit big. So you just improvise. It's simple. It's keto, baby. All right. One more, I should be able to get out of here. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, you guys. Okay. So let me get a fork. See if I can make those cool designs in there. And I'm sure, you know, if I got some almond flour out. Yeah, I just got that wet. Look at how that did that. Nice. Can you guys see that? Yeah. There you go. And so the recipe in the book said 10 minutes, 9 to 10. I ended up having to do 12, and they're perfect. And she does say to refrigerate them once you cook them up to a week. Oh, that one's sticky. Okay, last one. There we go. Those chocolate chip ones were so good, you guys. All right, they're going in the oven. Can you guys see that? Nice, huh? And since I'm using the oven, chips are going in. Now, here they are, cooled, browned. And you can brown them more if you would like a crispier chip. It really doesn't matter. And they're a little bit chewy when they first come out. These have been out for probably 10 minutes. Mine taste like almonds, but if you use peanut butter, they would taste like a peanut butter cookie, almost exactly. The sweetener does a perfect job bringing a little sweetness to that almond, because a lot of times with almond butter and that, it's not sweet. It just gives you a nut flavor. So this monk fruit, I don't know if you've used this, but this right here, delicious. Okay? That cookie, delicious. If I can eat like this for the rest of my life, I'm good. And I'm losing weight. So, hey, can't complain about that. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go out in the lake and float because it's hot. And I have the air conditioner on. It's still hot. I hope you guys have a good night. I appreciate you watching. Share my video. Let's teach people keto is it. Okay? Bye, guys. Thanks.